Ginkgo biloba. They found trees that are up to 4,000 years old. How amazing. So beautiful. I'm just making some ginkgo biloba oil that I'm going to use in herbal body therapy over the next little while. Once this has been marinating here, I've just packed lots of ginkgo into a jar, and then I've filled it with our beautiful local olive oil. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm just going to shake it up and then leave it for probably about 6 weeks in this little jar with this amount would be good. Just different times for different quantities. Ginkgo biloba is eaten on the Chinese New Year. There's a little nut that's inside the seed, and it's believed that if you eat the nut at Chinese New Year, it's going to give you great mental capacities and all of the incredible longevity benefits of ginkgo biloba for the year. So it's a fun little fact about ginkgo. This is a leaf here. It's also called maidenhair tree, but it's one of the herbs, very few herbs that we call just by its botanical name, which is ginkgo biloba. So with the oil that we've just made, ginkgo biloba, topically on the skin, research has shown that it reduces wrinkles and that it also helps reduce aging spots. So ginkgo biloba oil on your skin is fabulous. Ginkgo biloba in salad dressings. I take the ginkgo biloba oil, and it's got a really earthy, kind of quite pungent flavour. So it's really good mixed in with something salty like, you know, pistachio nuts, feta cheese, that kind of thing, in salads and lots of greens. And either mixing a really good vinegar or some lemon juice, and then a little bit of maple syrup or honey and a pinch of salt, and that's the perfect ginkgo biloba salad dressing. We also would toss vegetables in ginkgo biloba and some sea salt and bake them in the oven. Having just a little shot of ginkgo biloba oil if you're on a ketogenic diet, or if you've been fasting, just having that is really good just to move through the digestive system and to just assimilate in through into the body. It's beautiful, beautiful oil nourishment with the benefits of the herbs. Ginkgo biloba, a lot of research has gone into it with all kinds of conditions. We're talking attention deficit hyperactive disorder in children, ADHD, Alzheimer's disease, Meniere's disease, tinnitus, ringing in the ears, schizophrenia, depression, lack of cognitive function, poor vision, poor peripheral circulation. One of the pieces of research that I absolutely love, and it was to do with the tinnitus, it was the trials that were done on tinnitus, which is the ringing in the ears, and it showed that ginkgo biloba actually kept the neural cognitive pathways clear of plaque, so that plaque doesn't form in the cognitive pathways. That piece of research really excited me, and then when I looked into it further, I saw some research into multiple sclerosis and how ginkgo biloba had really helped people with multiple sclerosis and the nervous system and strengthening the nervous system, which, you know, that's really exciting because we know that nerves do repair themselves. It was believed for a long time that they didn't, but we now know they do, and ginkgo biloba may very well help with that. So taking it a step further naturopathically, using ginkgo biloba for all kinds of nervous system disorders. That includes, like, if you're shaking, a really good test to see what your nervous system is like, you should take both of your hands and just put them at eye level and just see if your hands are shaking or not, or if your hands are steady. Mine are really steady, so that's great. If they're really steady, your nervous system's strong. If they're shaking, the more they're shaking, it shows sort of the more fractured, the more shattered your nervous system is. And ginkgo biloba is shown to strengthen those pathways, which is really beautiful. If you've got depression, especially because you're frustrated that you can't remember anything, take some ginkgo biloba. Apparently it really helps with depression in the elderly and especially people with Alzheimer's, it really helps improve cognitive pathways with Alzheimer's. And I've had some patients with Parkinson's as well who take Ginkgo biloba as a tonic, as a regular tonic. If you do have Alzheimer's or Parkinson's and you're looking at taking Ginkgo biloba, one of my formulations that I make is I take turmeric, which is curcuma longa extract, and I mix it with Ginkgo biloba extract, and I put in Bacopa monnieri, which is Brahmi as well, and often we'll add a ginseng in there with that. And that's just a pure cognitive functioning blend to help. Ginkgo biloba lowers blood pressure and it increases peripheral circulation. So peripheral circulation is all of the extremities of circulation. So if you've got any skin conditions and you want to heal them from the inside, take Ginkgo biloba because it's going to get right through to those little capillaries at the end. Also too, Ginkgo biloba increases oxygenation in the body because it's taking all of your circulation out more. That means that's where it's anti-aging. That's where it really helps you with longevity. Ginkgo biloba is the absolutely most beautiful herb to have as a tea daily. So to dry the ginkgo, what we're going to do is we're just taking this bubble wrap, which is a wonderful eco bubble wrap that we use in the herbal dispensary. And what we do is we just layer Ginkgo biloba leaves onto this. And that one I've been playing with, I won't use that, it's got oil on it. And then you just cover it and open it up. It looks like drying racks. And so we just layer this, as many layers as you like, and then try and pop it somewhere where it's going to get really good aeration. Often if you can put it on a little table and then put a fan blowing on it, making sure that the ginkgo of course does not get blown away, and just have layers of the ginkgo. And you can just have multi-layers of the ginkgo biloba drying. Once you've dried the ginkgo biloba, that's when you use it in your teas all through the season when you don't have ginkgo and you don't have any fresh ginkgo around. Of course you can use the fresh ginkgo, cut it up finely, slice it finely and put it in salad dressings. Slice it finely and make a fresh tea out of it. Pop it in your bullet, munch it up with your smoothies and your juices. If you've got a ginkgo biloba tree in the garden, you know what a wonderful blessing that is. You can use fresh ginkgo all the time, and I'd make the most of it, especially with all of the research. So just to confirm to you that Ginkgo biloba is one of the oldest traditionally and empirically used herbs all over the world, where it grows, it pretty well grows everywhere. It's a fabulous herb for your mind, for your circulation, for your nervous system. My name's Dominique Liv Kamal, and I look forward to seeing you in one of my clinics. You can book a Skype consult with me or come to our community clinics, medicineroom.com.au.